Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to start another new mini series, and this is one of my subscribers made a comment about a video I did a long time ago. And actually the very first video I ever made and uploaded was a video to show what I was going to use to make this project, and it was for a challenge for Sonya Stepto, and it was really fun. And after that comment I thought, what a nice little mini series, what a fun thing to do right now while we're all kind of locked up at home, and it's made with whatever you can find for recycled items, so it's not something you have to go out and buy a bunch of things for. So this is what we're going to do. I'm not sure how many parts this is going to be, probably 5 or 6. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the original video, which it's probably pretty fuzzy because my original videos were not the best, but you will get a gist of what this is all about. Go have a look at the video. I was very proud of what I did at that time, and you can see just how fun this project is going to be. So I'll link that below. Go check that out, and we're going to start the first step today. So in this challenge, or in this series, what we're going to do is we are going to make a surprise in a book, in an envelope, in a box, in a bag. And so this is what we're going to do today. Now, if at any point you want to cheat, if you've got a bag you want to use and you just want to decorate, or you have a little box you want to use, or a pre-made envelope, whatever you want to do with it, go ahead and do that and have a good time. The first thing we're going to do today, because we're going to work our way backwards, so that's just the way I did it the first time, so that's the way I'm going to do it now. We're going to make the bag first. We want to make a bag that's big enough that's going to fit a box, that will fit an envelope, that will fit a book, that will fit a surprise. So we don't want a teeny tiny bag. So what I've done is we're going to move this over here, and I grabbed a couple of books that I'm going to use to help make my bag. And then I just have a newspaper. Okay, so I've already checked this out to see if the bag's going to be the size I want it, and it's going to work for me. So the first thing that I did was I just used a column in my newspaper. I used this first column right here to just take my newspaper and fold it over. This is going to give me a thicker top on my bag so that it's not flimsy. And then I'm going to turn that back over again because I want that on the outside as I make my bag. And then what I did was I just grabbed a couple of books. They're a little bit wonky because of the way they were sitting on my shelf, and then I've just decided, so this is going to be how thick my bag is going to be, or wide. This is wide, this is deep. This will be the bottom of the book, will be this size. So I'm going to wrap my newspaper. I'm going to put this right in the center. And then I'm going to bring it down to, let's say, another column on my newspaper. And that's about, let me grab a ruler. Okay, so that is about 2 1/4 inches. And my books are about 1 3/4 inches. So that will give me an overlap at the bottom to glue it. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one side of my newspaper and just wrap it up this way, just like you're wrapping a present. So we're going to wrap this up this way. And I learned how to make a bag like this from Dee, who is Betsy Doodle. And she showed how to make the simplest bag, and she was right. So we've got that one folded up. And now I'm going to fold this one up like that. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck, because this is folded, I'm going to tuck this one up underneath of there. I don't know why, just because to me it seems like it would make it a little bit more solid. So then we've got that like that. And I'm going to put a little glue on there. You can put it together however you'd like. If you want to use double-sided tape, because it's a newspaper, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on each page to hold them down. like that. And there we go. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to, just like you would do with a present, I'm going to fold this down like that, and then I'm going to press my corner, come over here. My books are unaligned, so I'm going to line them back up. Come over here and press this corner like that. I'm going to put a little glue in here to hold this down. And again, just a little bit on each page. If you have a big, when I did this originally, I used a big desk calendar that was from a prior year. Okay, so now we have folded these little points down like this. So now we're going to fold those points in like this, which will make a little angle on your bottom piece. And so we're going to press that just like that, just like making a present. And then bring this one in like this. And again, press down that bottom so it looks like this. Okay, and then we're going to bring this up. And I'm just going to stand my books up for a minute. Kind of make sure that it all feels like it's good. Give that a press on the bottom to kind of make it flatter. And then I'm just going to put some glue, whoops, on the floor. Put some glue on here, put some under and over and inside. Just don't get it on your book. Go like that. I want some out here on the end. You can always go back in and touch that up a bit after you get it made. I'm going to go like that. Now I'm going to hold down one book and lift the other book out. There we go, just because that's the easiest way to do it. And there we go. Now what we can do is we can take the bag, if you want it to have folds in the side, you can take it and just fold it together like that. Give it a bit of a crease on the side. Fold it down to that corner down there. Maybe first we should give ourselves some nice edges on the bottom. Like that. And then we'll do this side. Well, let's put a fold on each side. And you can take much more time doing this, but it's very simple. You wouldn't think making a bag would be so simple, but the way that Dee showed it, it was. I'm going to put my ruler in here to kind of give myself a straight line there because I kind of folded that in the wrong place. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to kind of push the middle down, bring these top two corners together like that. I'm going to hold that down. Just kind of making sure that you've got a little bit of a dent and that your lines are going straight. Okay, now I'm going to call this the back of my bag. So now I'm going to just carefully press down on this top side to push it down towards the bottom side, pulling the bottom up as we go a little bit, or pushing it down, however you want to say that, to fold that. There we go. And now it kind of looks like a lunch sack when you buy the lunch sack, except a little shorter. But there we go. And so now we have our bag. And now what we can do between today and tomorrow, I'll finish this series before I put it up, so there will be a whole series here, And so between today and tomorrow we will make our box that goes in the bag. But today we can decorate this up. We can paint it, we can put paper on it, we can do whatever we'd like with it. And if you don't want to fold your bag, with the folds in it, you don't have to do that. You could have just left it just like it was after we took it off the books. So there we go. There is the start of our little challenge here. And again, don't forget to go and look at the video and see what that looks like so you can see what we're doing. So, and I want to thank Sonya for this. This is when I first met Sonya, was when I did this challenge, and that was a long time ago. And she is a wonderful crafter. We're both alike. We both like to do a million different things, although we both have our strong suits. She does stitching and sewing and that type of thing wonderfully, which I don't do well. So go check out Sonya Stepto. Check out the original video for this challenge, and I'll be back tomorrow for us to make our box. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.